SNL, was that from YouTube or AT&T? Or
AT&T.
Really?
Yeah, of all things. And bring it on whenever you want to.
Just give me a second.
Okay.
Welcome to Neosho Lady Wildcat Softball on KNEO.org. This is a presentation of the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. You're listening to the official pregame show of the Neosho Lady Wildcats. Now let's go to the game site for all the action.
And good evening, Wildcat fans from Republic, Missouri. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Matt Ball with you as the Lady Wildcats take on one of their COC and district foes, Jim, in the Republic Tigers.
You know, and something different today, it's first time in more than a week that we were not going to have a rain delay this afternoon. Beautiful afternoon in Republic, Missouri, a nice facility, and we've been here before, and they always are very cordial, and we always enjoy coming over, and should be a good ball game this afternoon. The Tigers come in with a record of 10 wins, 10 losses, and don't let that record fool you because they have played some very tough competition so far this season. But the Cats are coming in with a 13-6 record after defeating Joplin Eagles last night in a rain-shortened game. They called it in the bottom of the fifth inning. The Cats won that one 7 to nothing. Yeah, they scored six.
Right.
They scored 6 runs in the bottom of the fourth to really open that contest up. But the Cats are coming off a good victory and should be a beautiful afternoon for high school softball.
Well, I got a chance to talk to Coach Leishman, or Dishman, and I've known Lee for many, many years now. He said that they did not get to play Webb City Tuesday night. We opted, because Joplin was closer to us, go ahead and play that on Wednesday night. So logistics are just a little bit different. This is a natural turf field. He said they got quite a bit of rain yesterday as well. But the field is in really, really great shape, and Cats are here, and they are biting at the bit to repay one of their COC foes in the past. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a quick time out. We will be back after that. We will have, we'll talk about the teams for a minute or two. We'll have keys to the Cats. We'll have the starters and much, much more. And we're planning to have a 5 o'clock kickoff. We'll be right back after this.
Hi, this is Pastor Mike from Calvary of Neosho, and I want to take a few moments to give you hope today. Are you feeling overwhelmed with the daily struggles of affording rent, paying for groceries, buying gas? I want you to know that there is a God who is big enough to handle all these problems and bring you relief. He wants you to live free from worry and stress. James 4:2 says, "You have not because you ask not." Have you asked God to help you today? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Good. Were they having pizza for the dinner?
No, they're having smoked meat from Hatfields.
Hi, I'm Pastor Mike from Calvary of
Well,
Neosho,
good, so-
and I want to take a minute to share grace with you
I was
today.
at Family Market
And
the
what
other
is
day.
grace? Grace is when
Andy
someone
said
gives
they
you
were getting
something that
ready
you
for
don't deserve. I haven't done
Oreo
anything to
catering
deserve
had
God's
bent
forgiveness,
up in
but He gives
Carthage.
it by His grace.
Usually
I haven't done
it's
anything to
meat.
deserve God's love,
Mhm.
but He gives
Yeah,
it by
it's
His
kinda
grace.
odd, you know.
I haven't done anything to deserve a bright future, but God has made a way for me to have one by His grace. Titus 2 says, "The grace of God has appeared that offers salvation to all people." Have you accepted that gift of grace? For KNEO Radio, I'm Mike Leake.
Hi, I'm Pastor Jeremy Bridges with the Canopy Church, and I want to take 30 seconds today to encourage you to pray. Because our prayers have the power to move heaven. James 5 says the prayer of a righteous person is powerful and effective. When we pray, God listens. When we pray, situations can change. When we pray, miracles can happen. And heaven moves on our behalf, simply because we pray. Take some time today and pray. For KNEO Radio, I'm Jeremy Bridges.
Hi, I'm Barry Reel with First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho.
And I want to give you some encouragement today. None of us are perfect, but sometimes we feel like we have messed our lives up so badly that even God can't fix us or help us. I want to assure you that's not the case. In Romans 8:28, we read that God causes all things to work together for good to those who love Him and are called according to His purpose. That means that God can even use your mistakes to do good in your life. I want to encourage you to trust God and let Him give you peace about your past, a purpose in your present, and hope for your future. With KNEO Radio, this is Barry Real.
The Neosho R5 School District is committed to shaping the future, one student at a time. From academics to athletics, we empower our students to reach their full potential, installing values of hard work, teamwork, and integrity. We would like to thank you for tuning in to the broadcast today and cheering on our Wildcats. Our dedicated teachers, staff, and coaches work hand in hand to provide a well-rounded education that prepares students for success. Together, we're building a brighter tomorrow for our community. The Neosho R5 School District, where excellence thrives.
And welcome back. We are in Republic, Missouri. John Ball, Jim Jackson, Matt Ball. We're here for the Lady Wildcats to take on the Tigers from Republic. Jim, last year the Tigers from Republic were 23-10, but they've lost 5 starters since last year, and Coach Dishman tells me that this is a really, really young ball club, and he just feels real good about being able to get out here all the time.
They have, I think, they have 5 seniors on their squad. 4 are starters. 1 will probably see some action sometime during the ball game. But you're right, a lot of freshmen, sophomores, and a few juniors mixed in, and kind of a rebuilding year. But they, like you said, they won 23 ball games last year, and the Cats were a little over 500 on their season last year. But this year they're doing great under their first-time new coach, B.J. Goodell, and our record is 13-6.
Yeah, it is, but more to the point, we are 6-0 in COC play, and that's going to go a long way towards defending our COC West championship from last year. The teams that Coach Dishman's team has played have been no slouch. They have beat Carthage, they beat Glendale, they beat Lebanon, and they beat Ozark, so they really do know how to win.
They certainly do. It's historic here, and in a few weeks we'll be coming back this way because the football Wildcats will be here to take on the Republic Tigers. That'll be in just a few weeks. And getting back to softball, John, it's hard to believe just in a couple of weeks they will have district action, and it will be held in Neosho this year. So we do invite you to come out and see some great action, not only from our Lady Cats, but we have teams from Lay Summit will be here, Ray Peck, and of course Carthage and Joplin squads will be down as well. So it'll be a busy time and good for the community. And get your reservations in now for every restaurant up and down the boulevard. It will be busy during the weekend. I think that all starts on October 15th.
Yes, it does, and it'll be an exciting time, that's for sure. Piper Dishman, who is, by the way, the coach's daughter, will be in the circle tonight. Now, because she's had some injuries right now, she has a torn labrum, and she will probably pitch a couple or 3 innings, something like that, and then somebody else will come on, and that somebody is Karen Goki. She was 10-5 last year. Dishman had 103 strikeouts, so they're having trouble making that up. That's pretty good, as we know. Now, compare that to what we said in 18 ball games, that our pitcher, Olivia Emery, has already got 136. No, add 8 to that from last night.
And, in the past 2 games that we've seen from last night and last Thursday night, she has 25 right there. She had 16 one game. Last night in that rain-shortened game, she had 9. But, John, I think if it would have gone a full 7 innings, she would have had maybe 12, 13 strikeouts. But 9 strikeouts is not bad, and in 4.5 innings of play.
Well, we're looking at the flag out there, and it looks like it's flying into almost into home plate. So anybody that hits the ball out of this ballpark today is really going to be doing something. As you said earlier, the Cats come in, and they've got a great, great record. The Cats score 6.5 runs per game, but the defense continues to be stalwart part of this ball club is they only give up 2.5 runs per game, so we're pretty excited about that. The last time these two teams met, Neosho won, and it was down in Neosho about this same time last year, and we won 3-0. If the Cats win tonight, as you already said, that'll move them to 14-6, but they will have a very impressive 7-0 in the COC.
And
not too many people are going to want to mess with them with something like that.
That is so true. They like to have bragging rights, and you want to have that momentum going into district action. And Republic is not in the same district as Neosho. We play, the teams out of Lee Summit and the Kansas City area, Ray Peck and Joplin and Carthage. There's 7 teams in that district, and you want to have that good record to get that higher seeding so you can get a bye right off the bat. And the past couple of years, Ray Peck has had our number. We lost a heartbreaker and some close games 2 years ago up in Joplin, and last year up in Lee Summit, I believe, is where we were. And, it's hard to believe that's been almost a full year ago. And the weather is just perfect tonight for softball action here in Republic, Missouri.
Yeah, it really is. It's about 75 degrees out, but as we said, the wind is blowing in probably 5 to 10 miles an hour, maybe not enough to be a real factor. Those teams in our district that you were talking about, Jim, there is Carthage, Joplin, Lee Summit West, of course, Neosho, Raymore Peculiar, and Smith Cotton.
And you forget about Smith Cotton coming out of Sedalia, Missouri. They go, where is that? It's on the other side of Warrensburg. So they do have a good drive to come down to Neosho. And there's really no halfway point. Either we go up to the Kansas City area or they come down to Joplin or Neosho. But our facilities are just perfect for all that action. And so we'll be ready for that on October 15th.
Let's take another time out. This is the pregame show. It's being brought to you by ProLube, the Tire and Auto Center. We're going to take a 3-minute time out. We'll be back with keys to the Cats and the starting lineups, and we'll get this ball game underway. What do you say?
Let's do it.
You're watching the Lady Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network.
Fawcett Greenhouse at 898 Baxter Street in Neosho is a proud supporter of Neosho sports. Springtime brings growing season and baseball to the Neosho area, and Fawcett Greenhouse supports all Neosho spring sports and wants to wish all Wildcats good luck for a happy and safe season of competition. Fawcett Greenhouse can supply you with all your home landscaping and gardening needs. For more information, the number is 417-451-5369 or FawcettGreenhouse.com.
People's Bank of Seneca. We care about your journey every step of the way. Since 1996, visit us in Joplin, Neosho, or Seneca. PeoplesBankOfSeneca.com. Member FDIC. Proud sponsor of area athletics. Let's score big together.
What does a culture of excellence look like? It looks like her, him, and them. It's where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and global leaders call their home. It's a place where immersive learning environments can help empower students to command a future in their field. Come experience excellence at Missouri Southern State University.
Today's sporting event is being made available for your family by Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rental, located just off Highway 49 at the Carterville exit by Casey's. Open Monday through Friday and Saturdays till noon with rentals of outdoor construction equipment and even attachments for your machines. Chris Wright of Dig Right Equipment Rentals is a proud supporter of today's game. 417-317-4995.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details.
And welcome to softball action on this beautiful Thursday afternoon, live from Republic, Missouri. The Lady Cats visiting the Republic Tigers. Cats come in with a record of 13-6. Time now for Keys for the Cats. Keys tonight being sponsored by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho, located at 437 West Kohler. Eric and his team offer a wide variety of insurance services for both individuals and businesses. And if you'd like to learn more, you can always check them out online at ericnorrisinsurance.com or give them a call Monday through Friday at 451-6666. And now with Keys for the Cats, here's John.
All right, thank you, Jim. And by the way, if you think I'm going to spell cats tonight, you're going to be scratching your head because that's not the case at all. We're going to start with the letter E. E stands for endurance. These Cats have endured 2 games that were rain delayed and rain delayed by a bunch. They've got 6 ball games in the next 3 days this weekend, and then they've got a home stretch, and there's leading the season coming into the district playoffs. We are over halfway there. Coach Goodell has got girls in multiple positions that if they need a rest, they can certainly get it. So let's stay focused and work the plan. G means that we have got to get on base. We found out last night when we got only 4 hits that discipline at the plate means a whole lot because we got some free passes, and that opened up the scoring opportunities for us to be able to come out on top. Just stay patient, and you will be rewarded. D is for defense. Our defense is next to none when it comes to what we can do. The real number is 2.3 runs per game. And strikeout performances in the circle, this group has allowed no runs, Jim, in the last 3 ball games. None. So defense is vitally important. Then we've got to be tough-minded. We need to do the same thing the same way that we've done it to get us to this point. We want it, and we're going to go after it, and we're going to attain the highest standards that we've set for ourselves. We just got to keep on keeping on. And if we do that, we'll go home and ring the bell tonight.
And that'd be a nice victory for the Cats. And once again, Keys for the Cats tonight brought to you, as always, by your State Farm agent Eric Norris in Neosho. Give them a call anytime during the week at 451-6666. And John, this is a game I don't think it will be, the rain's not going to be a factor by any means. I say that sarcastically a little bit since it is a beautiful afternoon, but I would almost guarantee you this is going to go a full 7 innings because both teams will scratch and claw and fight, and they're not going to give up. And they're kind of equally matched, even though the record is a little deceiving for Republic. They've played some very tough competitors so far this season. And getting back to the Cats, you know, after tonight, they go up to Warrensburg for that matchup with the tournament. The only day to rest will be Sunday, and then next week we have Cassville coming to town, and I think Carthage will be here, and then, you know, there's more action. There's not many days left that they'll have any time off for the rest of this remainder of the season before districts.
Well, if you think about it for just a minute, the 2 teams in the COC that have given us the roughest time have been this group right here, Republic Tigers. We beat them last year 3-0, and Carthage. We've taken Carthage the last 4 games into 8 innings or more in order to beat them. There's just something about when Neosho comes to town, they up their game, and it always happens. And I don't expect nothing different than that tonight.
No, Republic always has some great competitors, and it doesn't matter what sport. We've played them in basketball and football, and they had some outstanding years. And, of course, Republic being this close to Springfield, they have to play a lot of the tough competitors out of the Springfield area. You know, all the schools, some of the schools we're starting to pick up and play again since the realignment of the conference from last year. And it's always fun to come over, and we enjoy coming and patronizing all the barbecue restaurants that we can find. Doesn't matter where we are, but no, everybody here, the athletic department is always cordial, and we appreciate their efforts to be able to provide a location for us to broadcast to you back home in the Neosho area here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Yeah, let's take another time out, and we'll come back with the starting lineups. We'll have the national anthem, and we will get this ball game underway. You're watching the Neosho Wildcats on the KNEO and Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. We'll be right back.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in Western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
A business impact partner of KNEO is ProLube Tire and Auto Center in Neosho. Serving the area since 2001, they're open Monday through Friday from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. ProLube Tire and Auto Center offers tire and brake repair, as well as transmission service, front-end alignments, and more. Located at 1406 North Business 49 in Neosho. For more information, 417-221-6795 or online at proluberepair.com.
Southwest Missouri Bank in Neosho serves the Neosho area from 2 locations. They offer business banking services including checking and savings accounts, business loans, and electronic banking. Learn more online at smbonline.com. Southwest Missouri Bank, a proud sponsor of community broadcasting on KNEO, equal housing lender, member FDIC, where their slogan is Southwest Missouri Bank, we can do that.
And welcome back to Republic, Missouri. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Matt Ball with you. We're getting ready to get this ball game underway. And Matt, let's start talking about the starters. You can listen to Jim and I and tell us if we make a mistake somewhere along the line.
Okay.
The Neosho Wildcats. They come in with a record of 13-6. Head coach is B.J. Goodell. Assistant coaches are Angie Turner and Bobby Stackhouse. We'll start out exactly the same way that we've started out all year long with Autumn Kennard. She'll be in center field today. 18, Kendon Smith will be playing over on third base. She played left field last night. Then the first baseman, Journey Arnold, wears number 21. And in the 4-hole is number 27, Sadie Leach, and she'll be catching. In the 5 spot, it'll be the second baseman, Addie Hart. The 6-hole is going to be wearing number 9, and that's Olivia Emery. She will be in the circle for the Cats again tonight. Then it'll be Carly Mahurin, the right fielder. Kylie Tomlinson will be playing shortstop, and Ashlyn Stevens will be in left field. And then it's the start of the batting order all over again. Jim?
Certainly is. For the Republic Lady Tigers, coming in with a record of 10-10, coached by Lee Dishman. Leading off, number 4 is Paige Elson Wright. Elson Wright, I should say, is the center fielder. Mia Carnes, second base, number 18. Number 14 is Addie Brown, will be out in left field. The pitcher, number 22, senior Piper Dishman. Number 9, Maddie Taylor on first base. Number 12 is Kara Getke, the designated player. Number 8 is Maddie Carter behind the plate. Number 3 will be Emma Ellison, the shortstop. Number 15 is Emma Hudenpile, the third baseman. And the flex player is number 1, Katie Stewart. The girls are being introduced at this point right now. Momentarily, we'll have our national anthem, and we'll be ready to go live action this afternoon from Republic, Missouri. Jim and John and Matt with us today, and it's always a pleasure and a busy day for us and a busy day tomorrow with high school football. We'll be back home as we host the Webb City Cardinals.
Yeah, it looks like it's going to be a beautiful, beautiful afternoon for softball, and now we'll have our national anthem.
And we are just about ready to play ball this afternoon. And Republic, wind been coming out of the east this afternoon. It's picked up just a little bit. So, John, that could affect some of the power hitters for both teams today, unless they want to launch one over the left center field fence. Yeah. And the Lady Cats are very capable of doing that. They haven't had a home run the past couple of games, but like they did earlier in the year. But we've seen some power, even from the number 9 hitter, Ashlyn Stevens. A couple of ladies hit it to the warning track last night, deep center field, and they need to get off to a good start tonight to take on this Tiger team from Republic.
Well, the thing about the weather last night, Jim, is it was so wet and the air was so heavy. We didn't think the ball would carry, and we still did. Hey, this is a great facility. We're at the softball field. Over here to the right of us is the baseball field, and then back behind over to our left is the football field. It's all here together, and right straight behind us is the high school. It's all natural turf, and there's a lot of tradition here. If we come here in the next few weeks and Republic scores, you will hear a train horn blow. And that's based on a tradition from many, many years ago when the football field was right next to the railroad tracks, and the train came by, it'd blow the horn no matter what was going on in the football field. It'd blow the horn to try to disrupt things. So that worked out for them, and they're still doing it today.
A lot of tradition here, and we're about ready to start. The Cats will be up first, and like we mentioned, Autumn Kennard will lead off, followed by Kendon Smith and Journey Arnold. And I think, John, one of the keys for the Cats tonight is a good start. You know, they've had some slow starts in the past. Autumn needs to get on. She has struggled the past couple of games. She's walked, maybe had a base hit here or there, but she is your leading hitter and has the most hits for the team, and she really needs to get on base to make things happen for the Cats.
Well, to your point, she got on base in that last important inning, and she got on base by way of a walk. She stole second base, went to third base on an overthrow, and then came on around to score. So she basically manufactured it. Kennard, Smith, Arnold, Leach, Hart, Emery, Mahiran, Tomlinson, and Stevens.
We're ready to go for the Cats once again. The pitcher will be Olivia Embry. Last night she allowed one hit. She struck out 9. The game before that she allowed one hit and struck out 16. So she has been on a tear. 25 strikeouts in the past 2 games and more than, like you said, John, more than 130 strikeouts so far for the season.
Well, we're ready to get this thing going. In the circle for Republic is Piper Dishman. She's a left-hander, so it was good for us to see Ava Wolf last night, a left-hander too, to get a look at where the ball's coming from and from which hand.
We're ready to go. Autumn Kennard will step up to the plate. She has been a catcher this year, a center fielder, and she's going to be playing D1 ball next year for the University of Tulsa. Batting from the left side, and we're just ready for action. The first pitch coming from Dishman. And it's high and outside for ball 1.
Coach Dishman says that he's not real sure that she's excited about playing collegiate ball anywhere. She's had a lot of fun, and she's been enjoying, obviously, playing for her dad, but she doesn't know. But she'll cross that bridge later on.
She got a lot of time to think about that. That pitch is high and away. Ball 2. John, we have just a bird's eye view of the plate. Beautiful facility here in Republic, and we're right, the press box right on top of home plate almost. And the 2-0 pitch, it's popped up left field, going back, going
ball
deep.
Could be.
And it's a long out, a long fly ball. Autumn gave it a ride, but she flied out to the left fielder for out number 1.
Now, there's a warning track. Oh, there's a warning track over here in right field, not necessarily so in left field, but she was right back there by the fence when she caught that ball.
Second batter tonight is Kendon Smith, playing third base this evening. Kendon can play outfield, infield, you name it.
Kendon's a contact hitter. She does have a home run, but she also has a lot of singles to her credit.
And the pitch from Dishman is on the outside corner, just caught the corner for strike 1. Both these pitchers are very similar. Dishman and Olivia for the Wildcats, very finesse-type pitchers. And they have the heat to throw it at times. That pitch is Little inside.
Now, Kendon's got 20 base hits. In fact, she's got 21 after last night. She's got 2 doubles, a triple, and a home run. So she contacts the ball and she gets it through the infield.
She's thinking about just getting on base right now. It's a smash to the second baseman, clean pickup, and the throw to first, and 2 away. Smith goes down, grounding out to the second baseman, Carnes. That brings up Journey Arnold. Journey's one of the top hitters so far this season. Getting a little bit of advice from Miss Smith out there on what to expect.
Journey hit the ball into right center field last night, and unfortunately in that first inning, she was stranded at first base, but that's kind of what she does. She will hit the ball, and that's not necessarily a slap because that was a line shot.
First pitch to Journey is low and away for ball 1. 2 out, no one on, no score, just underway here in Republic, Missouri. Lady Cats taking on the 10-10 Republic Lady Tigers. Smash up the middle, clean base hit for Journey Arnold. No doubt about that. She's on with the first base hit of the afternoon. And John, she just took that right up the middle, and she like she had done so well throughout the season.
But you know, like so many of the Cats, and one of the reasons we are so good at the plate is because we're not only disciplined, we take what's given to us. If it's an inside pitch, we may turn on it. If it's an outside pitch, we hit it to right field. But that one was just right down the middle.
Perfect. Here's a young lady, Sadie Leach, who can hit that ball, and when she hits it, it's hard. You know about it. It's going to sting in the glove. And the past couple of games, she has hit it so hard right at somebody, and she has the power to put it over the fence as well.
The first ball was high for ball 1.
That looked nice. In for a strike on the corner. Infield playing a little back, give a little breathing room. They know they can get a force out at second if need be. And the pitch is going to be inside.
Yeah, almost a little bit of chin music that moved her back just a little bit. Second baseman, senior Addie Hart, is on deck.
You know, this year, John, ladies with a year or two experience, they're smarter players, and they wait for the pitch. They go deep in the count.
Oh, that did hit her.
And
she is not happy. She threw that bat over. And I understand it's not a matter of being bad sportsmanship. She is just such a competitor. She wanted an opportunity to help the Cats get their first run.
We're going to have a pinch runner, I would imagine.
Yeah, I would think so, too.
A courtesy runner, and
there we go.
Probably one of the freshman players.
Number 7, and that is
Sophia Copeland.
Sophia Copeland.
Sadie did her part to get on base. Here comes Addie Hart, the second baseman. Addie is good at the plate as well. She's had some timely hits the past couple of games.
It was a little bit high for a ball, and the catcher Carter wants to go out and talk to her pitcher for just a minute or two. Addie's another one that can hit the ball to right field, and getting the ball to right field could possibly score Journey Arnold from second base.
Journey's a good base runner. She runs like a deer. She is quick, so a good base hit would definitely score 1 run from second base. And the pitch, they caught the corner. Looked a little outside from up here, but
it was a nice job by the catcher, Carter, to frame that pitch, bring it in just a little bit so the home plate umpire had every opportunity to call it a strike.
Cats have 2 on, runners at first and second. There's 2 out. Count even at 1 apiece. The pitch. Oh, it's in there again. Caught the corner. Very good pitch from Dishman.
Yeah, he's going to take time out and think about that for just a minute or two. She stepped back in there now.
Yeah, Dishman is a smart pitcher as well. She'll maybe make Addie go for a bad pitch. A little high. Evens the count at 2 apiece. You know, Olivia is so good at that, at getting a hit in the count and make the batter go for a bad pitch, a little high pitch or outside. And Journey's down at second, ready to take off if need be. It's smashed off to the right side. It's caught by the first baseman on a little pop-up. Nothing across for the Cats in the top of the first. They leave 2 on, no score, and Republic coming to bat. You're in tune to the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Missourians know we've got their back. For 75 years, they've turned to Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance for dependable, personalized life insurance coverage. That's 75 years protecting families and the lives they've built. For small-town values and big-time protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized, and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
At Calvary Neosho, we aren't your grandmother's church, because she lives in Akron, Ohio, and that would be a terribly long commute for church. But if she did live in Neosho, we at Calvary would be delighted to have her come visit us. And since you live here, we would definitely like you to come visit us. Then, when your Nana comes to visit for Christmas, you can bring her to church and introduce us to her. We're sure she is a delightful lady. You can find us at Facebook/Calvary of Neosho, or join us in person at 3650 Oak Ridge Extension. We gather for worship Sundays at 10:30 a.m. Calvary Neosho. Not your grandma's church, but we'd sure like to meet her.
Elsenrod, Carnes, and Brown will be up in the bottom half of the first inning for the Republic Tigers. Let's set the infield for you. On third base is Smith, and it's Tomlinson, Hart, and Arnold. In the outfield, it is Stevens, Kennard, and Mahurin. In the circle is Emery, and behind the plate is Sadie Leach.
And the first pitch from Olivia is a little low for ball 1. The sun's so bright this afternoon, John, the first baseman, Journey Arnold, had to get some sunglasses as well as the right fielder, because they're going to look directly into the sun for a smash that's hit their way, not so much on the left side of the field. But right field could be a difficult spot. Smash, right to the third baseman. What a hard hit from Elsenrat. She goes down with a line out to the third baseman. Kendon was right there. I don't think she moved a step to her left to catch that ball.
I don't think she did either. The Cats are dressed in their pinstripe black and white on black, and Republic is in their blue with red lettering. Almost a dark black. That's the first pitch. Swung on to strike 1.
Mia Carnes at the plate, playing second base tonight. Olivia gets in that groove. Watch out. She spells trouble for her opponents and has all season. Always in for a strike.
That ball looked like it was going to be outside, and it just kind of turned and dropped in. Nice pitch.
It's amazing how, and when it's coming in at 60 miles per hour, you don't have much time to think. It's a smash to center field, and Autumn Kennard, like clockwork, is there. Long fly ball in deep center field, 2 away in the bottom half of the first inning. Still no score with Neosho and Republic in ladies softball action.
Hey, join us tomorrow night from Bob Anderson Stadium when the football Wildcats take on the Cardinals from Webb City.
Swing and a miss by Brown, the left fielder, batting in the 3 position tonight.
You know, from the place we're up here right now, Jim, we can see why some of those pitches are deceiving. There's a lot of motion on those pitches.
And they drop and rise. Fouled off to the right side, out of play at the top of the first base dugout. And just like that, Olivia has an 0-2 count, ahead in the count. That's where she excels from the circle. Has done a great job this year. Here's the 0-2 pitch, 2 away. Oh, that was so close.
It looked like that cut across the inside corner. Maybe it was just a little bit too far out, but that's ball 1.
Brown's going to make her work for this out.
Piper Dishman, the pitcher, will be up next.
1-2 pitch coming. Back here to the There's a snow cone for someone.
Someone almost got it in the head, in fact.
You know, you tell kids that today, they have no clue what we're talking about.
They don't even know what a snow cone is.
No.
If I wasn't working, I'd go down and get a snow cone.
Well, they got hamburgers down there. They smell good,
Yeah,
too.
do.
1 ball, 2 strikes on Miss Brown. And it's all the way back to the screen.
Yeah,
Came
that
back,
one
hit the umpire in the back of the head.
Yeah. So Miss Brown has hit one that has hit a fan. Now she's hit one that hit the umpire. We better stay away from her. I'm glad that we're in a building that's.
Let's see if
Olivia got an open window.
Olivia will throw the heat. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, no one on. It's a smash to the shortstop. Good catch by Miss Kiley. And Brown goes out with a line out. So nothing across in the bottom half of the first inning. Our score remains the same, 0-0. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Locally owned, operated, and here for you. Check out the new face of the Neosho Daily News, covering Newton County, highlighting area residents, businesses, school news, sports, and more. Find us on Facebook at Neosho Daily News or call 417-451-1520. Go get 'em, Wildcats!
Crowder College, your future, our focus. At Crowder College, we have 6 convenient locations in Southwest Missouri and online programs to fit your needs. Flexible scheduling provides a pathway to a career or the opportunity to transfer to a 4-year university in a variety of programs. Cheer for the Rough Riders at athletic events. Use the Missouri A+ Scholarship Program for free tuition and common fees. At Crowder College, your future is our focus. Apply today at crowder.edu.
Well, it's the top half of the second inning. No score in the first half. The temperature is 76 degrees, and that flag, Jim, is almost limp, but now it's heading up towards home plate just a little bit. So we'll see what happens. We'll start off with the Emery, Mahiran, and Tomlinson.
You know, both teams in their half of the first inning, they hit the ball hard. Some of those gave it a ride out into center field, and who knows, before this game is over, we could see a home run or two the way they're swinging the bat. And some power hitters are still yet to come for both squads, especially Republic. But here comes Olivia, Miss Embry, and she's a good hitter in her own right.
Yeah, she's a 220 hitter. She gets on base almost 26% of the time, so her on-base percentage is 268. She gets on base, then it'll be Mahiran.
And the first pitch from Dishman. It's a smash down to the first baseman. They cleanly pick it up, and they retire. Miss Embry goes down with a ground out to first base. 1 away here in the top half of the second inning. No score. Neosho and Republic. Lady softball action live from Republic here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Here's Carly Mahiran, the right fielder.
Carly got on yesterday.
She did. She bunted the ball, and with the speed that she's got, she was able to go ahead and get on base.
Yeah, we only had 4 hits yesterday, but you work that around several hit by pitch and walks, and you're going to score some runs, and that's what we did. That pitch is high.
Leaving the count at 1-1.
Carly sometimes will rotate with Dayton Marshall out in right field and serve as a flex player. Coach Goodell utilizes all her talent, moves them around from time to time. And that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, I tell you what, Maddie Carter is doing such a great job of framing each one of those pitches. The home plate umpire has plenty of time to make the call. That was one of those times. I thought that was an outside pitch, and she brought it right back in across the plate.
It was low and away, outside, ball 2. 1 out, infield playing normal depth. Straight away in the outfield. And the pitch, a little high, full count on Miss Mahiran.
Tell you what, if we could turn on one and hit it down the third baseline, we could probably run until sometime tomorrow afternoon.
These girls love to turn singles into doubles, and they're all capable if they get a good pitch. And it's a hit down to first base again. They made that look simple, so Carly goes down with a ground out to the first baseman as well. 2 away, and brings up Kylie Tomlinson, the shortstop. Kylie bats from the left side. Loves to slap the ball. Has a different stance and swing than we normally see, but if it works, it works.
You know, she was one of those that bunted and got over to first base without any trouble last night. And there's a called strike on the outside corner.
She can get a hold of that and put it out in left field. They're coming in a little bit. The left fielder's playing a little close because they know if it slaps it out there, it's not going to go very far. And that pitch is high and away. Ball 1. Cats are getting mowed down quickly. If Tomlinson would get on Ashlyn Stevens, the left fielder would be up to the plate, the number 9 hitter in the order. And the pitch, a little foul way, back to the screen. Count stays the same, 1-2. Good crowd today. A lot of folks came here from Neosho. I told them earlier, John, I said, something's wrong. You're not bringing an umbrella with you today, and like they needed yesterday in the games the previous week. 1-2 pitch.
Got her, strike 3.
Got her looking, so that's the first K of the evening. Kylie goes down, and her score after an inning and a half still remains the same, 0-0. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Joe Ringstaff, your Neosho Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Joe Ringstaff is a proud sponsor of the Neosho Wildcats on KNEO. For all your investment needs, call 417-451-7789 or stop by the office at 2502 Lusk Drive, Suite D in Neosho. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Pastor Barry Reel from the First Free Will Baptist Church of Neosho. Though our culture seems to be rejecting the idea of truth, we remain committed to obeying God's Word by speaking the truth in love. We would love to share God's truth and love with you. We're located at 960 Burr Crossing Road in Neosho, and we meet on Sunday mornings at 10:45 a.m. and then again on Sunday and Wednesday nights at 6 p.m. Find us on Facebook at First Free Will Baptist Neosho or call 918-4...
Here's Piper Dishman, the pitcher.
And its first pitch is fouled back to the screen for strike 1.
Well, I can tell you, having known that young lady for a long time, she is not up there to walk. She is such a competitor that she may help out just a little bit swinging the bat.
And she has some power. She could put it out over the right field fence, and that pitch is outside for a ball. It was so close. Both these pitchers doing a good job so far today. Piper has 1 strikeout. Olivia has yet to get her first strikeout. Ooh, that was close again. She was wanting that. It's ball 2.
Yeah, it is the bottom half of the second inning. No score so far. The Cats have had a couple of base runners and died, and Republic was 3 up, 3 down in their part of the bottom of the first.
2-1 pitch inside. 3-1 the count on the pitcher, Piper Dishman.
Maddie Taylor and Kara Goki will be up next.
Outfield straight away. I know Dishman does have power. The pitch. Oh, that's perfect right down the middle. Matt was talking that Olivia is probably a good bowler because she throws nothing but strikes.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Full count on Dishman. No one out. The pitch fouled away back to the left side, out of play. John, we're insured, aren't we, if they hits our truck out there?
Yeah, I hope so.
Okay. Remember when we had ice that would fall at times, and they go, sorry, it's an act of God that wouldn't cover. It's fouled away again. Back to the left side. So Dishman is really working her opponent, Olivia Embry, in the circle this afternoon. It's a dirt field. Well, I can say it's in the dirt today instead of in the turf.
Can.
This is the real McCoy.
Here comes the next pitch.
And it's fouled away again.
Yeah. She continues to hit that foul ball. That was probably ball 4. It looked like it was high and outside.
I'm waiting for a change up here from Olivia.
Yeah, we've had so many foul balls here. We don't have another ball. We're going to have to see what we can come up with. And oh, here comes one right there, all the way over in the far side.
That's kind of odd that, last night in the rain they were throwing balls back and forth to try to dry them off and keep them dry for the pitchers because it was just a mist and a miserable night to play softball.
Yeah.
Here's the full count pitch on Piper Dishman. It's a smash to center field. Autumn Kennard, what a nice catch.
Great job by Autumn to go back and then go to her left and make that catch.
She had to make a remarkable catch, but that just shows you the power that Dishman has. So we could still see some balls being put out of this park today. Maddie Taylor, first baseman, is up next. One away.
Again, go ahead.
No, just going to say in the bottom half of the second inning. Still no score. It's a smash off to the right side.
That'll be foul ball. It goes right back there close to the baseball field for strike 1. You can play in a lot of rain, but the real deal is when the pitcher says, hey, I can't hang on to the ball anymore. Then it's time to reevaluate.
Yeah, or it just slips right out of your hand. Ooh. Close pitch, a little outside. Ball 1.
And that did happen last night.
Yeah, it did.
Crowd still coming in for softball action. It's popped up the right side. Someone's calling, and Journey Arnold caught that one. Taylor goes down with a pop-up. 2 away in the bottom half of the second inning. Kara Goki.
2 away for your designated player as well. Kara Goki.
Taragoki also not only hits pretty well, she shares time in the circle with Dishman, so we may see her yet. There's a pretty pitch in there for a call strike.
Oh, that was nice.
That was a little backdoor curveball, Jim.
Olivia has worked a lot of innings for the Cats this year. She has to be getting tired this time of the season. Oh, swing and a miss. Strike 2. No one on, 2 out. She'd like to get her first strikeout right here. We'll have the top of the order coming up the next inning. Oh, that was in there. She caught her looking. Nothing across for Republic in the bottom half of the second inning. Still no score. Neosho and Republic will return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
Stevens, Kennard, and Smith, it is the top half of the third inning, and there's no score. Jim, to finish our conversation a while ago, Coach Goodell had told me early in the year that if we can keep Emory in the circle, we've got a good chance to defend our championship in the COC West. She certainly has done that. And she also told me that if it's a COC game or it's a district game, she's probably going to be in there, and we get an opportunity, and I'm thinking that may happen next week. We may give her a chance to rest a little bit.
She is a true competitor. She can play other positions as well. They can move her around. She could play infield or outfield and still utilize her bat, which is so important. Ashlyn Stevens at the plate. You know, yesterday she gave it a long ride to center field back to the warning track in that
she did.
rain-shortened game with Joplin. And the first pitch to Ashlyn is a ball low and away. Coach Goodell down on third base, calling the signals.
Coach Turner over there at first base.
And that pitch is, it's in for a strike.
Yeah, they must have caught the outside corners. That leaving the count at 1-1.
These pitchers are so good at what they're doing today. Both finesse pitchers, not overpowering, just putting it where they're not going to hit it. And that's a little high for ball 2.
Ashlyn really wanted that pitch that time. You could tell she was ready for it, and it came in. She could see it was high, so being the disciplined player that she is, she stayed laid off of it.
2-1 pitch coming to Stevens, and it's high. Good eye right there. We need to get her on base.
Yeah, ball 3. I'm not real sure that she would get the green light this time. She may make Dishman throw at least one more strike.
Base runner would be nice. Autumn coming up the top of the order after her. 3-2 pitch. It's
Ball
outside,
4.
so she walks. What we needed to get someone on base. That brings up Autumn Kennard. John, she gave it a good ride out in left center field her first time up.
She did. She can get one that she can turn on. There is a big hole between center and right field.
Autumn batting from the left side. She has done so well in her career. She can slap that ball out in left field, or she can put it over the right center field fence with some power. And that pitch is in for a strike. They're playing her deep because they know she has some power, especially out in right field.
It's not going to surprise me to see Ashlyn take off on this pitch.
0-1 pitch is coming, and a nice little bunt. Oh,
it's foul.
Foul ball. Took a Republic roll back across the line. Autumn will come back.
Probably a Republic roll is the best thing that happened because Kennard was on first base and Stevens was down at second. If they'd have thrown the ball, Stevens could possibly have gone to third.
No balls, 2 strikes, no out. Runner on first for the Lady Cats. And that pitch is outside. Oh, what a nice steal by Ashlyn Stevens. Slides under the tag out at second base.
Yeah, that wasn't even close. That just shows you what kind of speed she's got.
So a base hit now could score a run for the Cats. It's going to come down. This is going to be a close game, John, the way it's looking. And it's fouled away off to the left side. Pitchers are working hard. This is only the top half of the third inning.
You know, even baseball, you've got pitch counts, and you've got pitch counts per inning. That does not happen in softball. I often wonder what would happen if it did.
It's a nice
There's a base hit.
It's going to fall in for a base hit. It looked like it was going the outfield, but it took a Neosho roll away from the shortstop. So Autumn gets on with a clean base hit. It wasn't pretty, but it works.
Well, I tell you what, that ball absolutely had so much spin on it that the shortstop was waiting to play it on the bounce because she couldn't get in there to it in the air, and it hit the ground and literally died.
Kendon Smith grounded out her first time up at the plate, playing third base.
We may very well see a double steal here.
And the pitch is outside for ball 1. You said earlier, John, during the commercial, this is an important inning for the Cats.
I think it is. I think it's a very important inning for us. First baseman is playing way in close. The third baseman is sneaking in a little bit from third base.
And the pitch, smash up the middle. That's a base hit, clean base hit. Oh, they're going to hold everybody up. A good throw from the center fielder. It got away. And Ashlyn comes in. And with the first run of the inning, Nice hit by Smith. She gets on with a single, but more.
And she moves on to second base.
Just like that, the Cats take the early lead, 1-0, with no one out. Runners at second and third. Good throw from the center fielder all the way into the plate, but it got past the catcher, and Ashland heads up to score that first run coming in from third base.
Jim, we've seen her do that time and time again, and we talked about manufacturing runs. She walked, she stole second base, she came around third, and she held up for just a minute. You could see that the catcher was not going to get the ball and came on in and scored.
Well, Journey Arnold at the plate, she had a clean base hit right up the middle her first time up this afternoon. And another base hit right here would be a good timely hit to score possibly 2 more runs. And still no one out for the Cats. Oh, that pitch was
low for ball one. Yeah, maybe a little bit outside, but it was sure low. So. And once again, as we said, there's a big hole between center field and right fielders.
And Journey is so good at hitting to all fields. Oh, she wanted that one. She fouled it off to the left side. Evens the count at 1 apiece.
Well, the Cats have picked up a run on the 3 hits so far, and the score is 1-0 in favor of the Cats. Top half of the third.
Crowd is quieted down. Oh, smash off the left side. That's going to score 1 run. Ball gets away from the end. Journey's going to trot down to second base, but she's on with a base hit. Ball got away from the third baseman. That was hard hit off her glove, but she was good keeping it in front of her to avoid another run scoring. But the Cats score again. It's now 2-0.
Yeah. Hey, big shout out to all those people over around the square that have the different eating institutions and places like that are showing the ball game for people to be able to watch it on YouTube. And hey, if you are watching us and you're watching us through the app, that's really good. But anytime that app might be down, all you've got to do is find a smart TV, go to YouTube, and search Neosho, and it'll pick the ball game right up.
And the Cats trying to open this game up 2-0 here in the top half of the third inning. Sadie Leach at the plate, runners at second and third. Good hitting by Journey Arnold.
Catcher Carter looked around at the home plate umpire as if to say, you want something better than that? But obviously it was inside low for a ball.
Another base hit could score 2 more runs. Dishman. Oh, nice pitch from Dishman. Swing and a miss by Sadie.
Yeah, Sadie was trying to turn on that one just a little bit, and was probably jammed her just a little bit on the inside.
She was hit by the pitcher. First time up, she's okay. Just kind of grazed her left arm.
There's no run. There's 2 runners, and there's another one. Dishman must have seen something that we haven't seen, because all she's doing is pitching Sadie inside.
She's going for it, and
Sadie was jammed on that one too, and it was strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, still no one out. 2 on, runners in scoring position. And a little bloop there. Ooh, it off her leg.
Yeah, it's a foul ball.
She is hurting. She's down to her knees. Here comes the coach to check on her. She fouled that off. I don't know if it's off her ankle or her knee. She's a tough young lady.
Yeah, but it was a foul ball. She'll get a chance to walk it off a little bit. And now you may very well see the vision of Coach Goodell when she's got 1 player down. She's got multiple players that can come in and catch if she needs to. Of course, we hate to lose Sadie's bat and don't want to do that because she is such a competitor.
She's hanging in there.
Yeah, she is.
She's not. She's talking to some of the other players, and she gets back in the box.
Yeah, she's talking to Hart. Hart gets her a pat, and we're ready to go. That was a foul ball since it came off of her ankle like that.
Oh. Dishman has got her number on this at-bat. She's pitching, like you said, everything inside, trying to jam her up a little bit. And it's working so far. 1 ball, 2 strikes, nobody out. Runners in second and third.
Sophomore stands in there. There's a pitch outside. She takes that for ball 2.
Dishman has been so good this afternoon, catching the corners. Just some good timely hitting. Cats have 4 hits. Republic with 2 errors in the ball game. The pitch.
There's another ball low.
Gets away from the catcher, Carnes. Full count. Sadie's hanging in. You know, a walk is as good as a hit right now. You're going to get somebody on base. Cats need to be careful with a infield hit so they're not doubled up. Oh, got her striking out, and she's still hurting a little bit with that swing, but she goes down swinging. So Sadie strikes out. Oh, I thought she was.
Well, that's what the count showed. No, I guess it did not, because that's what the scoreboard show. I guess now the count is full.
We'll go back. We'll correct ourselves. Full count. No one out. Oh,
there's ball 4.
And she walks. She was patient, so bases are loaded, bags are full. Here in the top half of the 3rd inning.
We're going to get a pinch runner, and she's going to be able to go sit down for a minute. And that is Sophia Copeland.
Addie Hart coming to the plate. She's had some good timely hits in the past few ball games.
Addie Hart flied out to the first baseman her first time up.
A little pop up, and first baseman had a workout the first couple of innings, but still nobody out. Cats have there's no one else to put on right now. Nowhere to go except home. And that pitch is in for a strike. Caught the corner.
It did caught that outside corner. So Leach is just pretty tough, and she went down with that second ball swinging. We may not see her back out here for a little while.
It's popped up to the right side.
They're out of play.
Giving chase. It hit the top of the dugout.
That'll even the count. No, that'll be strike 2.
So Dishman ahead in the count. She's been in trouble. First inning she has been in trouble. Cats like to open this up. I don't think 2 runs is going to hold up the way the Tigers can come back in any of these contests.
Well, Addie needs to hit the ball and hit it hard. Give it a ride.
And the pitch smashed down to the third baseman. The force out at the plate. They get the out. The throw to first. Not in time. Safe at first. Bases remain loaded. And Addie is on with the fielder's choice, but the lead run was mowed down at the plate for out number 1. Olivia Embry at the plate. She grounded out her first time at the plate this afternoon. She could really help her cause with a base hit.
Was a great heads-up play by the third baseman Hoodenpile that time.
And the pitch, swing and a miss.
Well, the Cats have still got plenty of opportunities. There is only 1 out. After Emery is Mahiran.
I think everyone for the Cats will get to bat this inning. Pitch was a little high.
Outside, maybe.
Those are so close. Olivia, you know, you look at her, she's not a very tall young lady. She's very petite. But she is so strong in that circle. And a good hitter as well. Ooh, that pitch was low. 2 balls and a strike. Bases loaded for the Cats, threatening again in the top half of the 3rd inning.
Ball 3 outside.
Well, there's nowhere to go. Dishman didn't want to walk her and walk a run in.
Yeah, you know, Hart hit that ball so hard. If the third baseman hadn't have got it, they may very well have cleaned the bases.
3-1 pitch coming.
Ball 4.
Nope.
No, strike 2.
It's caught the corner. So Dishman's still alive. After Olivia, you have your 7, 8, and 9 hitters in the batting order. So you really need to get something going right here. 3-2 pitch. It's a smash to the shortstop, the throw to the home plate, force out. And there's out number 2. So Olivia, fielder's choice, she's on first base. That brings up the number 7 hitter, Carly Mahurin. Carly grounded out her first time up. So good defensive efforts by the Republic Tigers. They know what to do and throw it home and get that lead force out. And that pitch is high and away. Ball 1.
Well, we've got Copeland over there on third base, and the infield is back.
Because now they can get a force out on any base. They don't have to throw it home. And that pitch is outside. This game is 45 minutes deep. And we're in the top half of the third inning. This has been a long inning for the Cats. Everyone's come to bat. Smash off the right side. Oh, what a nice catch by the second baseman. Just by inches, that would have scored at least a couple of runs, but flied out to the second baseman. So after 2.5 innings of play, Neosho opens up a small lead. It's 2-0 Neosho over Republic. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Forbes asked, and the
Hi, I'm Sam O'Neill with Portable Propane of Neosho. From setting tanks to refilling them, we offer a full spectrum of service to meet your every need. We serve Neosho and surrounding areas, and we are committed to giving you better service at better prices. Give us a call today, 417-437-8927. Thank you.
Want to know what your home is worth? Stop by to get a free competitive market analysis with Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. They're proud to serve the Neosho area and will stay with you every step of the way, whether you're buying or selling. A family-owned business for over 25 years, Show Me Real Estate of Neosho. 417-451-1700 or by email at gkitchen.showmerealestate@gmail.com. Home of the Happy Campers.
Carter Ellison and Hoodenpaw will be up. It is the bottom half of the third inning. Cats are up by a score of 2-0.
Olivia Emery still in the circle. She has 1 strikeout this afternoon.
There's a little catcher. She did her job a while ago, and there's the first pitch. It's called strike 1.
It's a nice pitch on the corner. Cats had the bases loaded, no one out, and they failed to score after the initial 2 runs that they scored early in the inning. Everyone came to bat. Oh, swing and a miss. Tried to jam her a little bit on that pitch.
Yeah, and it wasn't because of any middle mistakes the Cats made. They just hit the ball right where they were, and they've got a third baseman and a shortstop that know what they're doing and got the force at home.
Hey, everybody, even the second baseman there. Number 8 goes down. Maddie Carter strikes out. That's the second K for Miss Olivia. And that'll bring up Emma Elson.
She's the shortstop.
She's had a workout this afternoon. Sun dropping down a little bit. Going to cause problems out in right field. Journey Arnold at first base has her glasses on, sunglasses. Nice pitch from Olivia, swing and a miss.
A little riser, and it was a swung on strike 1.
Oh, caught the corner. What a nice pitch from Olivia.
And you know, Jim, once she gets going and she starts gaining strength, she not only throws the ball better, she works faster too.
And these are people, this is the bottom of the order for Republic.
Got her.
Swing and a miss. That's strikeout number 3. Ellison goes down. Brings Hoodenpile, the third baseman. That's something on this Republic team. There's a couple of Maddies and there's a couple of Emmas. Very popular names.
Mm-hmm. They sure were.
Back 15, 20 years ago.
And flag is blowing just a little bit more in from right field now. There's swung, strike one.
Yeah, 2 away.
She looked like she wanted to swing at it and then was just going to try to get contact, but her bat just got across the plane of the plate for strike one.
You know, you don't have much time to think when that pitch coming in at you at 60 mile an hour. Oh, there's another nice
Strike
pitch.
2.
Just like that, Livia's ahead in the count again.
Yeah, and what's she going to throw here, Jim?
A little bit of heat. Let's throw the heater right now.
Fastball riser right here.
It's popped up. She stays alive. Out of play.
Matt, there's your snow cone.
Yeah. Here, hold this. I'm going.
We'll have to ask the PA announcer. I guess they don't give snow cones anymore for foul balls that are brought back.
No balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom half of the 3rd inning. Cats are up by a score of 2-0.
Pitch is outside, high and away. 2 out, like John mentioned. Outfield playing straight away. A lot of room to be had in right center field. 1-2 pitch coming. It's popped up.
Comes right back at us too. You can see there's a cloud right there in front of us. It looks like it's a little dark, but I think it's dark because the sun is right there behind it.
Beautiful day in Republic, Missouri. After a long week, it seems like it rained every day. And here's the pitch. Fouled away again. Oh, boy.
Where's your glove?
Yeah, that looked like that ball was going to come in the only open window up here in the press box, but did not. So
count remains the same. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hidden Pilot is doing a good job of hanging in there.
All right, let's see if she can catch the corner. That's a high one. It's a riser.
Yeah.
Evens the count at 2 apiece.
That was that fastball riser. It's top of the batting order after this.
2-2 pitch coming. It's popped up. It's going to be trouble. No. What a nice catch by the shortstop. Hudenpile pops up. And nothing across in the bottom half of the 3rd inning for the Republic Tigers. Neosho still has the lead at 2-0. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
Today's Wildcat game is brought to you by Edgewood Bowling Center of Neosho, Missouri. Located at 2811 Gardner Edgewood Drive, they now have new synthetic lanes for adult and children bowling leagues and a smoke-free environment. They also have a certified pro shop and hosting for private parties. They offer Cosmic Glow Bowling on Fridays and Saturdays after 8 p.m. To learn more about Edgewood Bowling Center and their leagues for adults and children, the phone number is 417-451-4505.
KNEO would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
We've had a pitching change for Republic. Karagoki was the designated hitter, is taking over for Piper Dishman, and I'm assuming that she is going to be the designated hitter for the Cats. It is going to be, let's see here, it's going to be Tomlinson. Stevenson, by the way, it was Tomlinson that caught that ball, came over from her shortstop position all the way over into foul territory and made that last out.
Nice catch and way to see that ball, because the sun really plays some tricks, and it gets a little lower this time of year and causes problems for some of the fielders, but not the case there.
Here's Tomlinson.
And fouled away.
She struck out her first time up.
She has that little swing that looks like she's going to slap it out into left center field. I'd like to see her get on.
We were talking about another left fielder that we saw several years ago, Jim, a gal by the name of Lily Grau that hit from the left-hand side, and she was so adept at being able to hit that little slap. She'd hit the ball over the third baseman's head, and she'd be at second base by the time that they got it picked up. And she went ahead and played collegiate ball. She did.
She went to Labette County up in Parsons, Kansas. And I'm sure she has graduated by now.
That ball and a strike, no outs. It is the top half of the fourth inning.
And let's see what.
Yeah,
they say a strike. She went around. She committed. Good call. They had to appeal down to first base.
Yeah, I think the pitcher rightfully asked the home plate umpire to appeal that, and he certainly did that.
1-2 pitch. Just a little slap back to the left side. Good crowd on hand today. Stands are really packed from home crowd, and a lot of people have driven down the interstate and Highway 60 to be here to catch all the action in Republic this afternoon. Good to have you at home as well. And that pitch, she got her.
Yes,
so
she did.
Kylie goes down for the second time today, and that's Goki's first strike out this afternoon.
Stevens was the one that started it, and she started with a free pass in the last inning and stole second base and went on around to third and then scored on a ball that was hit to center field. Goki's taking a little bit too much time, so Stevens says, hey, let's stop and let's look back and see again.
And the first pitch.
It's inside.
And ball one. Stevens, I remember last year she batted in the number 9 order, but she gets on base. She is the good base stealer, which she stole a base in the last inning to start this rally, and that's where we stand 2-0. A smash up to the left side to shortstop. What a nice throw. And she grounds out to the shortstop. Quickly 2 away here in the top half of the fourth inning. That brings up the leadoff hitter, Autumn Kennard. Autumn is playing center field today. She's flied out and also had a base hit.
And she came around and scored in the last inning.
Ooh, what a nice little, it was a changeup.
Yes, it was.
It was a nice pitch in for a strike.
Kennard, Smith, and Arnold for the Cats.
Top of the order. There's 2 away, though. Swing and fouled off back to the left side into the screen. And the parents, where do you buy these radar guns? You know, they all have one out there.
Boy, it sure seems like it, doesn't it?
And the parents sit right down behind home plate. And the 0-2 pitch. Smash up to the right, dead center. Nice hit by Autumn Kennard.
Yeah, she just reached out and tapped that one. That's, again, a perfect example of taking what's given to you.
Nice bit of hitting by Autumn. Kendon Smith coming up. She had a base knock last inning. That's hit number 5 for the Cats this afternoon.
Yeah, she was stranded at third base. Here comes the pitch from Goki.
Autumn down at first.
Yeah,
it looked like she was going to take off, and they were ready for her.
Yeah, Carter hopped up real quick and was ready to cock and fire. Ball 1.
Oh, smash. Oh, what a nice catch by the third baseman. A line right out. Lined out again. Out number 3, nothing across. 1 is left on base here in the top of the fourth. Score remains the same. Lady Cats 2. Lady Tigers from Republic, nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Healthcare doesn't have to be complicated. At the Free Market Physician in Neosho, you pay just one affordable monthly fee, and that covers all the checkups and routine care you need. No insurance hassles, no surprise bills, just unlimited access to your doctor when you need them. Whether it's a quick visit, telemedicine, or ongoing care, you're covered. Find out how simple healthcare can be. Call 417-312-9499 or visit freemarketphysicians.com. That's 417-312-9499.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
Elsinrock, Carnes, and Brown up in the bottom half of the fourth inning. In case you're just joining us, we're in Republic, Missouri. John Ball, Jim Jackson, and Matt Ball. Cats are up by a score of 2-0, and after 3.5 innings of play.
Well, this is an inning, John, where the Lady Tigers really need to get back in the ball game. It's their top hitters. The leadoff hitter is up right now, top of the order. So this is an important inning for the Tigers. That pitch is fouled away back here into the stands.
Now, this has been a game of foul balls for sure. There's been a lot of them hit. But to this point, there has been one base run. No, there's not been any base runners for Ozark. And the Cats left the bases loaded with no outs, and some great defensive plays by Ozark. There's another foul ball, strike two.
Fouled away back to the left side. You know, John, you made the remark during the commercial, the Cats, we've only had 2 strikeouts tonight, and all our girls are hitting the ball, but right at someone.
Yes, they are.
And they've hit it hard. And that's the difference in this game.
Yeah.
And pitch is low and inside for ball 1.
Yeah, that ball that Kendon Smith hit was a hard shot. And unfortunately, it was right at the third baseman because that would have gotten down in the corner.
Good defense by Republic tonight. There's a smash off to the left side. Going back, it's going to be a base hit all the way to the wall. They'll throw it in. It will be a double for Elsenrat. And just like that,
got her.
Oh,
got her at third base.
She tried to make it, and she's out, but good clean hit for a double. I was looking down. Matt, can you tell me what happened? Did you see?
Well, here's what happened, guys, was that they were chasing the ball across the infield, so the runner decided to go. Well, she picked it up and took the third baseman and tagged her out.
Good heads up for the Cats. Yeah, but that was a good hit. That was just shy of a home run by.
Yeah, and it was a nice job by the Cats defensively, and now they're talking about it for a minute or two out there.
She did run into the third baseman. She hit her,
but Kendon held on to the ball. Yeah, Kendon was kind of puffing just a little bit, and they were patting her on the back.
Well, they're talking to the coach, Republic coach, right now, to try to explain the situation.
Yeah. He is saying that the base path belongs to the runner, and I understand that, but if the Kendon had the ball in her hand and made the tag, then she was out.
Yeah, she's out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just want a clarification.
Yeah.
And first out.
Here's the second baseman,
That could have got
Carnes.
That could have got the Tigers back in the ball game. This is a big inning for them. With their top hitters up. Mike Carnes is coming up right now. She flied out her first time up. Swing and a miss.
Well, I'll tell you what, that time that was nothing but Elsenrat being a competitor, knowing her team was down 2-1. If she could make it to third base, then there's a chance that she could get in. And I understand, but our Cats were watching.
Good heads-up play. Pitched a little high and inside for ball 1.
Well, I think the coach told her to come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, they know they need to get some runs to do anything they possibly
Absolutely.
can. There's a pitch, nice one.
Yeah, that ball had a little bit of movement on it. It looked like that's, as I've made reference to earlier, what we call a backdoor curveball. Starts on the outside corner and curves across the middle of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away.
Strike
Swing and a
three.
miss. There's a strikeout. Olivia has number 4. And Carnes goes down swinging for out number 2. That'll bring up the left fielder, Addie Brown. Brown lined out hard her first time up. It's only her second time at the plate today. We're in the bottom of the 4th. Neosho on top, 2-0. Cats have had 5 hits.
That was a pretty pitch, and it curved right in for strike one.
You know, that long double, that hit to the fence, was the first base hit for Republic this afternoon. All for nothing after getting caught trying to take third base.
Yeah, and Stevens was on her horse, and she just couldn't get there in time.
Oh, a little high. Evens the count at 1 apiece. In the bottom of the 4th. This game's an hour long. Ooh, that's a nice strike. Good pitch on the outside corner. She took a little something off that. Here's the 1-2 pitch. 2 away, no one on for Republic.
Got her.
Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 5. Brown goes down swinging. Nothing across in the bottom half of the 4th inning. So after 4 complete, it's Neosho 2, Republic nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The law offices of Wood & Peterson is sponsoring this portion of Neosho Wildcat Athletics, located at 217 South Lafayette, Neosho, and 431 Virginia Avenue in Joplin. They serve Southwest Missouri with personal claim representation. For more information, the phone number is 417-451-4141 or online at neoshoattorney.com. The law offices of Wood & Peterson are proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is numac.com or 417-451-1515. Numac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Journey Arnold, Sadie Leach, and Addie Hart. Jim, we want to remind everybody to be with us tomorrow night when Webb City Cardinals come to town for a football game at Bob Anderson Stadium. There's all kinds of things going on. We're also going to induct some into the Wildcat Hall of Fame.
We can pack the stands tomorrow night. Base hit or up the middle, a long fly ball. It's caught. Journey Arnold was trying for another base hit, but the center fielder came in. And she flies out to shallow center field. Nice catch by the center fielder.
Yeah, Ellen ran quite a little ways in order to catch that ball. So here's Sadie Leach.
Sadie walked her last time up. She was fouled a pitch off her leg and went down in pain. Smashed down to the third baseman, picks it up cleanly. The throw, and another out quickly. 2 out. Another ground out. This game's moving along pretty fast. Cats are hitting the ball, but there's somebody right there to pick it up.
Yes, there is.
Cats have only struck out twice.
Well, here's the thing about it. In this type of a game, everybody wants to do something to contribute, and we need to be just a little bit more patient. It's called strike one, but Goki's not near the speed pitcher that Piper Dishman is, so we're going to have to be just a little bit more patient, and then we'll get ours.
We're in the top half of the 5th inning, moving right along. It's popped up to the right side, out of play. We are live tonight on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network from Republic, Missouri. Nice complex, John. They've got baseball, softball, tennis, soccer, football, all right here together. They did a great job putting this complex together here in Republic.
Yeah, they really did, and every bit of it is in the shadow of the high school.
They can just walk right out of the gym class and be right on a ball field. 1-2 pitch coming, 2 away, and it's outside. Evens the count at 2 apiece. Cats have been mowed down quickly. 2 quick outs here in the top half of the 5th inning. Republic has had 1 hit in the game. Cats have had 5. Full count. Pitched a little inside.
That one got away from Carter just a little bit.
Addie would like to get ahead. Olivia would be up after her. 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss.
Got her.
She goes down swinging. And nothing across for the Cats in the top half of the 5th inning. Score remains the same, 2-0 Neosho. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The Sports Locker, located at 1206 Neosho Boulevard, Neosho, is a proud supporter and supplier of Neosho Wildcat Athletics. Open 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They carry all the biggest brands, including Under Armour, Nike, and Adidas sports apparel and equipment. Be sure to check out their Facebook page at Sports Locker Team Sales and Specials, or their number is 417-451-9300. Proud supporters of the Neosho Wildcats.
The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report will provide up-to-the-minute scores and highlights from around the 4 states. With ultimate local coverage from all your favorite teams. The Roper Kia 4-State Sports Report, weeknights at 6 and 10 p.m.
Dishman, Taylor, and Goki come up. It is the bottom half of the 5th inning. Cats are up by a score of 2-0, but somehow, Jim, I don't think that's going to last.
No, it's another big inning coming up for the Tigers. Some of their top hitters, their power hitters, are up this inning, and Olivia has her job work cut out for her. She has 5 strikeouts in the ball game. That pitch is inside. Oh, it's in for a strike.
Yes, it was.
You know, Dishman gets so close to the plate, it looked like it was going to hit her.
Yeah,
but it caught the corner. And not a brushback. It's just a good pitch from Olivia. Swing and a miss. And that pitch on the other side of the plate.
Yes, it was.
So Olivia is moving it around. Let's see what she throws her right now. She can make her fish for a bad pitch.
Yeah, I'd say she's going to throw the ball inside.
And it's,
nope.
Swing and a miss. 3 straight pitches. Dishman goes down. And Olivia was strikeout number 6 on the evening.
Well, it shows what I know. I said she's going to pitch it inside, and that was an outside pitch that Dishman took off after.
Well, the Sun's trying to play peekaboo with the clouds right now. 1 away here, and we're in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Looks like we're going to go a full 7 innings tonight.
Here's the first baseman, Maddie Taylor. First pitch is called strike on the outside corner.
Maddie popped up her first time up, only her second time at the plate today. Very few base runners for this Republic Tiger team. Smash to the shortstop. Complete. What a nice catch by the shortstop. Taylor lines out.
Tomlinson did not have to move, and those are the kind that we like. Here's the pitcher of record now, Kara Goki.
Goki bats from the right side. She struck out her first time up. 2 away here.
There's a perfect pitch.
Yeah, that's a little low.
I just swung at it. Guess it's a good thing I'm not down there.
I close my eyes and swing and hope for the best. That's all we could do. And the pitch, swing and a miss. There was a nice one, little heater from Olivia that time. Evens the count at 1 apiece. Cats will be in action this week. They travel to Warrensburg this weekend for a tournament. Swing and a miss again.
It was that little heater that rises a little bit, and she just swung underneath it.
They are so close of hitting.
There's our good friend Dave Brazil down there. He has Republic Tiger
Oh,
Sports.
swing and a miss. Made easy work in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Olivia now has 7 Ks for the night, and after 5 complete innings, score remains the same. Neosho on top of Republic, 2-0. We'll take a timeout and return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You found it. The ultimate car wash. The one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 psi of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
The Neosho Area Chamber of Commerce invites you to download the new Experience Neosho app, available for free on the Apple and Google Play Store. Your guide to eat, shop, play, and stay in Neosho, and your direct link to KNEO Wildcat Sports. Download the app, register to win weekly prizes, and listen to your favorite Wildcat sports. Good luck, Wildcats. We can't wait to hear you ring that bell.
And welcome back. It is the top half of the sixth inning from Republic, Missouri. The Neosho Wildcats are up on the Republic Tigers by a score of 2-0. The only score in the ball game was in the third inning. The Cats picked up 2, and there's zeros across the scoreboard out there, Jim. Other than that, here is Emery. She is ready.
Emery is last 2 outings. There's a smash off to right center. Center fielder calling for it, and it's an easy out. A nice knock by Olivia, but she flies out to deep right center field. You know, Olivia, past 2 ball games, has pitched a one-hitter, and
yes,
she is doing the same tonight. Carly Majurin, right fielder, she flied out.
She had a line shot right over the second baseman's head. There's a foul ball.
It's going to stay foul.
Down towards Coach Angie Turner.
Strike 1. Cats need a good inning to give Olivia a little rest time. You don't want to get mowed down at the plate offensively and then go right back out on the mound. Oh, swing it. Oh, foul it off. Back to the screen. Strike 2, 1 away. We're in the top of the 6th inning. We go 7 innings in this game. Cats came into the game with a record of 13-6. Republic 10-10. Cats average scoring 6 runs a game.
There's a ball outside from Goki.
All these games in the past, John, as you've mentioned, been very close with Republic and Neosho. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
There's another ball high and outside. That'll even the count at 2-2.
Need a base runner, and we need to get the top of the order back up there.
Yeah, we just need to put the barrel of the bat on the ball.
And they popped it up out of play.
So we'll go back and do it again.
All our girls are getting a little piece of the action, per se, and hanging in there.
Tomlinson and Stevenson, it's the top of the batting order for the Cats. It is the top of the 6th inning. Cats are up by 2-0.
Oh, smashed down the left side, foul ball. You know, as a team, the Cats have only struck out 3 times tonight, and that's good against some very fine pitching from Republic. But the Cats have hit the ball hard, or they've flied out, and someone's had the waiting arms ready to receive that ball. Ooh.
It's outside for a ball. That'll fill the count, 3-2.
That is so close. Tomlinson waiting on deck. And the pitch fouled off again. Hanging in, number 11, Carly Majurin.
Carly hit the ball hard the last time, and the second baseman jumped up and grabbed it, but it was a line shot. Another 2 or 3 inches, and that had been in that power alley over there between center and right center.
Infield playing normal depth. Smash to the shortstop, picks it up, the quick throw, and Miss Majurin goes down, grounds out. Out number 2, and that'll bring up Kylie Tomlinson. She has struck out both times at the plate today. And the only consolation is we'll have the top of the order in the top of the 7th if need be, John. That pitch is outside for ball 1.
You said this a few minutes ago, this ball game's moving right along. We've been going an hour and 10 minutes, and it's the top of the 6th inning. So, yes, it is. It's moving right along.
We might get to bed in early time tonight.
Maybe.
I know I will. Oh, there's another low pitch.
Yeah, that's ball 2. They asked the home plate umpire, and he says no, she didn't swing at that one.
She steps back in the box. 2 away, nobody on base. And
ball 3.
Ball 3. You know she'll be taking this. Coach will say, yeah.
In fact, I think she needs to take a couple of pitches if I'm in that position. But like I said, on the way here, Coach Goodell doesn't ask me. She got where she is without me.
Ooh, it's in for a strike. Caught the corner. The outside corner. 3 balls and a strike. And Tomlinson, the shortstop. She'd like to get on base to be followed by Ashlyn Stevens. Ooh.
Ball 4.
And she walks. She did her good job there. Kylie gets on. Ashlyn Stevens at the plate. She's walked and grounded out. You know, she can surprise you. I mean, she's a very small, petite young lady, but she has some power. She can put the ball last night to the warning track, and we go, wow, where'd that come from? And that pitch is
inside for a ball.
So Goki's having some trouble with her control right now. She has 2 strikeouts.
Carter jumps up like she is going to throw the ball down to second base, but Tomlinson just kind of looking at her.
1-0 pitch coming. Smashed down to the left side. Evens it count at 1 apiece. John, this is one of the largest crowds we've had this season for ladies softball, which is good. They come out and support their athletes in Republic. There's a nice little bunt. Strike.
Yeah, that was a strike. If she'd have contacted that one, she'd have been on first because the first baseman and third baseman were playing back.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs to Stevens, the left fielder. And the pitch is outside.
And leaving the count at 2-2.
Sun continues to drop down.
Yes, it does.
It's in our eyes, and we're going to break out the sunglasses. And
Goki looks down. Here comes the pitch.
And
that's ball 3.
High and away. So if she gets on, if Stephen gets on, Autumn Kennard
it's
is
the top
on
of the
deck.
batting order. That's right.
And with some base runners, base hit would really open up this game. Cats would like to have a few more insurance runs. It gets away, and the runner scampers down to second base. 2 on, so Stevens gets on. Autumn Kennard, she had a nice clean hit last time up. Now we have a runner in scoring position. So Autumn has flied out and had 2 clean singles.
Yeah, that last one was just a little slap hit. She just stuck the bat out there, and he got into center field.
Top of the order. This is an important inning, turns out, for the Cats.
Ball 1 high and outside.
Republic was sailing along here the last 2 innings.
Kennard, Smith, and Arnold now for the Cats. Runners on first and second. Comes the next pitch.
It's in for a strike. Autumn is good at waiting for the pitch, the one she really likes that she can launch out of here. Haven't seen a homer in a couple of games, John. Ooh, that's over her head. She ducked down. Ball 2. In that 3rd inning, they scored 2, but they had the bases loaded with nobody out and unable to score. Oh, smash up the middle.
Everybody's safe. And here comes another run.
They're going to play at the plate.
She's safe.
And it's a 3-0 ball game for the Cats. What a bang play. Autumn Kennard gets on with another hit. Wasn't pretty, but it works. 3-0 Cats.
And Stevens is over at third base.
Runners at the corners for the Lady Cats.
And here's Kendon Smith. Kendon's had a base hit. She has grounded out.
And lined out. So she's made contact all 3 times at the plate. Autumn has done her job today. She's 3 for 4. And that's what wins ball games, that high percentage of getting on base and scoring runs. Autumn's going to run down to second base to get into scoring position. Good heads-up play because a base hit could score 2 more runs. Cats have another run in this inning. It's 3-0 Neosho here in the top half of the 6th inning. Game scheduled for 7. And we're going to need, looks like, the full 7 innings. We went home early last night, John, after the rain delay in the bottom of the 5th. It just kept raining and raining, and wouldn't you know, when they called the game off, it stopped raining.
Yeah, it did. There's a ball.
Yeah. Down in the dirt. Goki's having some trouble with her control. She's walked, what has hurt her is she walked the 8 and 9 hitter.
Yeah, she did.
And she was sailing right along because the girls before her were hitting the ball hard but right at someone. It's a smash to center field. See if
she may get it.
Yeah, nice clean pickup. So Smith goes down with a fly out, but more damage is done. Cats get another run. It's 3-0 Neosho. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcats Sports Network.
McKay Quality Roofing is a proud supporter of KNEO Radio and the Neosho Wildcat Sports Network. They're located in their offices at 811 South Neosho Boulevard. They specialize in roof removal and replacement of residential and commercial properties. In order to serve you better, they have offices in Neosho, Cassville, and Grove, Oklahoma. Call McKay Quality Roofing at 417-455-3326 for a free quote, or go online at McKayQualityRoofing.com for more information. Go Cats!
At the Hillcrest Church of Christ, we're striving to be His own people, eager to do what is good. Join us for worship at 10 and 6 Sundays, and for class Sunday morning at 9 and Wednesday evening at 7. You're sure to find a warm welcome and friendly people seeking to please God according to His Word. Wildcats, join us every Tuesday morning before school for Devo and Donuts at 7 a.m. Learn more about the Hillcrest Church of Christ at neoshochurchofchrist.org.
And we're getting ready for the bottom half of the 6th inning. It is going to be Carter, Ellison, and Hoodenpile, the third baseman. And Emory did a nice job the last time they were up of striking 2 of them out and forcing a fly ball to the shortstop.
Let's see if Olivia can make quick work of the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. So the bottom of the 7th, if it goes that far, which it looks like it will be the top of the order for the Lady Tigers. But Olivia's, so far in the ball game, she has 7 strikeouts. She averages around 10 per contest.
Here's the catcher, Maddie Carter, and there's the first pitch swung on, fouled right back at us for strike 1.
It's hard to believe we're in the bottom of the 6th, and this is only the second time that Carter has been up to the plate. That's just how well the Cats are doing. Very few base runners. I'm just looking down. We've had 1 hit.
Swung on, foul ball, strike 2.
Sadie's getting a beating. That's a foul ball and hit her right in the helmet.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you wear that protective gear. Umpire going out to talk with Olivia.
Yeah, I tell you what, that was a class act by the umpire, because what he is doing is taking the ball out and allowing Sadie a chance to kind of clear her head a little bit from the cobwebs that were there.
Boy, that we could hear that up here, and we're inside the press box. She took a hit on the noggin, per se, and she's being checked by the umpire right now to make sure she's okay.
Yeah, a nice job by the home plate umpire of making sure. Sadie gave him the thumbs up. She looks over at the Wildcat dugout. She has to shade her eyes just a little bit.
Olivia on top of in the count. 0-2 pitch coming. No one out. Bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. She strikes out again for the second time tonight, and that's strikeout number 8 for Olivia.
Here's the shortstop, Emma Ellison, and she struck out her first time up also in the third inning.
She has had a workout at shortstop. Good defensive player. All the way around the infield, just tremendous job tonight. Swing and a miss on a high pitch.
Yeah, that was a fastball that was a riser, and it really rose fast.
Strike one. Ellison struck out her first time up as well. It's popped up. It's playable. Let's see if the second baseman, Addie Hart, and she does. She gets Ellison out. Pops out to the second base, and that's going to bring up Hudenpile, the third baseman.
Yeah, she flied out to the shortstop her last time up in a foul ball that was almost over in the Wildcats dugout that Kylie Tomlinson ran from her shortstop position and caught.
Well, there's two away, and Olivia would like to put Miss Emma down and send her back to the dugout.
There's the first pitch, and that's called strike on the outside corner.
It was a nice pitch. You know, if Olivia bowled match, she could do well on the spares. You know, she catches the corner, probably that 7-10 split.
I think we'd lose if we bowled against her.
Oh, I'm sure we would. Smash to the shortstop, and quickly, 1-2-3 inning for Republic. After 6 complete, score remains the same. Neosho 3, Republic nothing. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
The Freeman Family YMCA is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Serving the 4-state area, the Freeman Family Y believes in putting Christian principles into practice through programs, building a healthy spirit, mind, and body. With 2 locations to serve the area in Grove, Oklahoma, and Neosho, the Freeman Family Y open 5:30 to 9 Monday through Saturday, 1 to 5 on Sunday. For more information, you can go online to ymcaswmo.org or call us at 417-455-9999.
Americans have a big healthcare problem. Over 100 million citizens carry medical debt while spending on overpriced and complicated health insurance. As Christians, we don't have to pay for a broken system. Christian Healthcare Ministries is a faith-based alternative to health insurance at half the cost. Plus, you can enroll at any time. Stand up to insurance and join CHM today.
It is the top half of the 7th inning, and it's Journey Arnold who's had 2 hits in the ball game, Sadie Leach and Abby Hart.
Journey's hit the ball hard today. Like she said, 2 base knocks and, popped out. But she is good at getting on base. And they'd like to say, oh, that ball is hit hard to the left side. Let's see.
That's going to be. She's going to get a double out of it anyway. Yes. She's going to stand up at second base.
Oh, I thought that ball was out of here. What a nice hit for Journey Arnold to lead off the top of the 7th. Hit all the way to the wall. It got stuck underneath the fence. So they said, well, you're going to have to stay at second base. No doubt about that. They were playing her more to the right side. Yeah. She had a lot of open territory.
Yeah, and that ball was right down the third base line. It couldn't have been placed any better.
So Journey is 3 for 4 at the plate today, and this brings up Sadie Leach. It's popped up to the right side. They're making chase. Oh, the first baseman had it and then dropped it in and out of her glove. That would have been an easy out.
Yeah, Maddie Taylor just looked back and could not see it and put her glove up at the last minute and made a stab at it, and it came right out of her glove.
That sun is really causing some problems now for the first baseman and second baseman and the right fielder. 0-1 count on Sadie Leach. No one out. Runner at second. And it's popped up again. Out of play.
She just needs to be patient and get hers. She was going to get her pitch. And when she does, she'll have a chance to drive it.
Goki has 2 strikeouts in the game in relief of Dishman.
We want you to stay tuned for the post-game coaches interview. We'll talk with Coach Goodell, and we'll talk about what happened. We'll talk about where they're going, and that's brought to you by Arvest Bank, proud to make Neosho their home.
1 ball, 2 strikes, no out. Runner at second. Sadie Leach at the plate. Base hit would score a run. Down the third base line.
Third base line, and that's going to go
fair
a long
ball.
ways and And here comes Journey, and then she stops.
They're going to hold her at third base, but a nice hit by Sadie. And boy, just barely over the bag out into left field, and the left fielder was right there to put a stop to that. Addie Hart and Olivia coming to the plate.
Pinch runner.
Well, the Cats need another run, John, just for insurance purposes.
Sophia Copeland is over on first base. Hart has gotten on once by way of a fielder's choice. And it looks like that Goki is trying to place her fielders just a little bit. Hart standing there with her head down just for a minute or two, looking at her wrist coach. And he has the ability to put the ball in play.
Well, a base hit will score a run easily.
And that ball's inside for ball one.
Journey Arnold just a few feet away down at third base.
We may see Copeland take off here.
John, the flag is limp right now, so the wind is not a factor. And the pitch. Fouled away back to the right side. Addie's had some good timely hits this season. Always does a good job defensively out at second base for the Cats. She is a senior. We've got 4 great seniors on the team this year, and a good mix of sophomores and juniors. Oh, swing and a miss. The throw down to third base, not in time. Journey gets back, and the runner goes down. Pinch runner goes down to second base. So runners in scoring position. It takes away a double play or force out at second. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Addie Hart.
Yeah, catcher came up and threw the ball down to third base, thought that they might catch Journey Arnold, but she was certainly just waiting there.
And the pitch smashed down to the shortstop. The throw to first in time.
Oh, she'd missed the bag. She missed the bag. Did they see that?
I don't know if they... there's no instant replay.
No, there's no instant replay, so that got her. But everybody stays put, so great defense by Republic again saves a run.
Great work by the shortstop, and they held the runners in check. And here's Olivia Embry at the plate. It's a smash down to the left side, foul, going foul. Some of those hits today, John, just a seeing eye single or a seeing eye double just right over the bag down at third base.
You know, this ball does not need to be an infield. It needs to be take a ride to the outfield.
It's popped up. It's playable. First baseman calling for it. And Olivia goes down to the pop-up. Still 2 on and 2 out. Huron at the plate. She's grounded out a couple of times and flied out. She can make contact. That's where we need a hit. You don't want to leave 2 runners stranded in scoring position. And that pitch is in for a strike.
Oh, it was a called strike 1, yeah. Huron, Tomlinson, Stevens, then it's the top of the batting order again. Cats have got 3 runs right now, and they are holding Republic scoreless.
It's a
There's
smash.
Right
That's
the middle,
what a
nice
hit. That scores another. What a nice hit from Huron. She was long overdue. And just like that, the Cats go up 4-0. And runners on the corner. And that brings up Tomlinson.
Well, Jim, I wasn't going to say it, but I was thinking that if this ball game had finished up 3-0 in favor of Cats, that will be the last 3 ball games in a row we played Republic at 3-0.
And they've all been close ones. What a nice hit right up the middle.
Okay, we're going to have a pinch hitter, it looks like.
And let's see who that is. We'll see her number 23. That's Dayton Marshall.
Dayton Marshall. She's done a little bit of pinch hitting before, so she stands in there with the opportunity of runners on the bases. And there's the first pitch, and it's called strike 1.
It's right at the letters. Good pitch. Cats this afternoon have had 9 hits. but only 4 runs. But Republic with only 1 hit and no runs. Smash down the right side. Oh, off the bag. And she goes down. It looked like it kind of wiggled through there, but a ground out, and that's the end of the inning. But the Cats get another insurance run, 4-0, as we head to the bottom of the 7th inning. We'll return after this on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
Family Market, located at 201 North Neosho Boulevard, is your friendly hometown grocery store with delicious deli and the best selection of fresh meats and beautiful produce. Family Market can also take care of all your catering needs. Whether your upcoming event is big or small, Family Market can handle it all. Call 451-0057. That's 451-0057. Check out the Family Market Facebook page for weekly specials. Go Wildcats from Family Market of Neosho.
Looking for extra space near Neosho? At 86 Mini Storage, we offer secure open parking for RVs, campers, and vehicles. Plus, we have a selection of storage units that can hold whatever you need. Conveniently located in Western Neosho with 24-hour access for our customers, and right now, your first month is free. To find out what spaces are currently available or request a unit, visit 86ministorage.com or call 417-621-1601.
Elzenrod, Carnes, and Brown, bottom half of the 7th inning. Cats pick up another insurance run. The score is 4-0 in favor of the Cats, and it's the bottom of the half, and it's do or die for the Tigers, Jim.
Well, last at bat, Elzenrod had the lone hit for the Tigers. She had a long fly ball out in left field for a double, and that's the lone hit this afternoon. I'm sure that's in the back of Olivia's mind. It's popped up, out of play for strike 1.
Yeah, she got around to second base, and looks like a ball was going to come back in and go through the infield, and she tried to get around to third base, and alert base running and alert running by the Cats throw the ball over and got her out at third base.
Well, this is do or die time for the Tigers. It's a smash down to the short. Oh, under the glove of Tomlinson, a clean base hit. And the ball gets away.
It's going to go to second base.
She's going to go down. The throw into the infield got away from the second baseman. Well, she'll be credited with a single and a clean base hit completely under the glove. It was off to the right side, or left side of Tomlinson out of shortstop. And the first error of the ball game on the Cats.
Here's Mia Carnes, the second baseman. She has flied out to center field and struck out once.
Well, Olivia has struck out these next 3 batters their last time up. So if she can get out of the inning quickly here, they can afford to give up a run or 2 if they had to, but they don't want to. Swing and a miss.
Leaving the count at 1-1.
Oh, the Tigers will be swinging away because they need some hits. Only bright spot is Elzenrod, who is 2 for 3 this afternoon for the Tigers. Swing and a miss.
Strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes, no outs, bottom of the 7th. Republic has a runner on second base. Cats are up by a score of 4-0.
I'd like to see Olivia get a couple of strikeouts. She averages about 10 strikeouts per contest. And swing and a miss. There's one. That's the first out of the inning. And strikeout number 9 for Olivia. 1 away, 1 runner at second base. Addie Brown at the plate. She struck out last time up. It's hard to believe. Bottom of the 7th, and these players have only had 2 at bat in the ball game. And it's a smash back to the pitcher. Quickly, she is thrown out at the first base, but the runner will advance down to third.
Yeah, here is Dishman.
Dishman struck out her last time up, but she has some power.
Yeah, and she hit a ball a long ways her first time up, but Kennard was able to run it down.
Well, there's 2 out for the Cats, where the Tigers are down to their final out. And the pitch.
That's in there for call strike. Whoa, no, it wasn't.
It's a ball.
I thought it was strike 1.
It's just a little high. Olivia'd like to put this one away and get on the bus and go home. Fouled away back to the screen, evens the count at 1 apiece. Allison Radd is down at third base. She had a clean hit. Ball got away in the infield. She advanced to second, and that fielder's choice to first base. She scampered down to third base, and that's where she stands right now. Oh, swing and a
strike
miss.
Two. Yeah.
She likes to swing at those outside pitches.
Yes, she does.
And Olivia realizes that, too.
Yeah, she likes to swing at the outside pitches because that's where she can extend her arms and get her power into it. And she was smart pitching Sadie Leach inside, didn't allow her to extend her arms.
Tigers down to their last strike. The pitch. Oh, it's high.
Sadie keeps playing cat and mouse down there at third base with Ilsenrod.
You don't want to throw it away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 runner on.
Let's just get it right here.
And the 2-2 pitch. Smash, there's a base hit. It's going to score a run. And just like that, Dishman gets a good, clean base hit. She just reached out and grabbed that one. It's now 4-1. Neosho, but there's 2 out. Tigers have a runner down at first base.
And here is Maddie Taylor, the first baseman. She has hit the ball twice. She's flied out to first base. And then she's going right back to a ground ball. So
we knew this was
she
going to
put the ball in play.
We knew this would be a tough inning for the Cats to get them out. And that runner looked like she was going to advance to second. She held up.
And it looks like that's a pinch runner over there at first base. I can't see who that is.
Dishman is hurting a little bit, nursing a nagging injury.
Oh, she,
yeah, she's.
It looks like that may be number 2.
Number 9 is the batter. That's Maddie Taylor. Oh, now the pinch
down
runner.
At first base, a pinch runner, yeah.
4-1 our score.
There's a strike.
Oh, strike. They're down to their last strike again. See what Olivia can do. She's ahead in the count, so see what she can do.
That is Allison Buford down there at first base.
See if Olivia can hit the corner and put this one away. The 1-2 pitch. It's popped up. Out of play. Count remains the same. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 1 on. Neosho hanging on with a 4-1 lead here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Those insurance runs have come in handy for the Cats today. Here's the pitch. It's popped up. It's playable. Addie Hart calling for it. She's got it. That's the ball game. Taylor goes down, popped up. And the final score, Neosho 4, Republic Tigers 1. We'll take a quick timeout and return for our post-game show here on the KNEO Wildcat Sports Network.
You found it, the ultimate car wash. The one that leaves your vehicle looking brand new every single time. Do we have a prep team that pre-washes? You bet. Over 300 ports applying soap to your vehicle? Yes, sir. 40 high-pressure nozzles providing over 2,500 PSI of pressure? Who wouldn't? Buff and dry features that dry your car along with combined 100 horsepower blowers? Try 150. Be careful, we might just blow you away.
Tally Tire at 18152 East Highway 86 is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Tally Tire is your full-service car and truck headquarters. They carry name-brand tires such as Nexen, Mastercraft, and Uniroyal, ATC camper shells and bed covers, and do oil changes and tune-ups. Call Tally Tire today for all your automotive needs at 417-451-0457 or online at tallytire.com.
A proud supporter of local high school athletics is Numac Electric. Serving Newton and McDonald County, they provide power for area homes and businesses and want to wish all the athletes much success throughout the season. For online bill pay and account information, the website is newmac.com or 417-451-1515. Newmac Electric, proudly serving Newton and McDonald County, where their slogan is your touchstone energy partner.
Looking for a personal checking account with real rewards? Open a Community Choice checking account at First Community Bank and earn up to $200. Get $100 when you set up direct deposit and another $100 after just 15 debit card purchases. No monthly service fee, free online and mobile banking, and interest paid on your balance. Open your account today with just $50 and start enjoying the perks. Call 888-780-8391 or visit firstcommunity.net for details. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC. See bank for complete details.
Well, welcome back to Republic. The Cats win it by a score of 4-1. Jim, they had 9 hits. They had 1 error and scored 4 runs. Republic Tigers had 1 run on 3 hits. They committed 3 errors. And Olivia had how many strikeouts?
She had 9 on the afternoon, and the Tigers came alive in the bottom half of the 7th with 2 of their 3 hits. And they did score 1 of the runs. Do want to mention that the post-game or the coaches show brought to you by Arvest Bank of Neosho, where they believe in the power of serving others, from small business to agriculture. Whether you're looking for someone to help manage your mortgage or an expert in wealth management, they have got you covered. You deserve a financial partner who cares and can help you reach your financial goals. Arvest Bank, always proud to call Neosho home.
Well, I think Coach Goodell's down there. She wants to say a little something to the girls. The Cats now have allowed 1 run in the last 4 ball games.
They're on a roll, and they travel up to Warrensburg for a weekend, I guess, tomorrow, and then Saturday for action up at Central Missouri State, or the University of Central Missouri, as it's now called. And so hopefully they wish them the best. They'll be back home next week, John. We'll have Cassville on Monday, and I think Carthage on Tuesday. It's just a very busy time for the girls, and the only rest they have coming up is, I believe, Sunday and maybe Wednesday, and then they're back in action as well on Thursday of next week, too, before they head into districts, because that last week they play some tough competition, and they have 3 games right in a row on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and a game at home before they take on district action starting on October 15th.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the Cats have gone to 7-0 in COC play, which is better than anybody else. I see Coach Goodell down there now. She's talking to the girls, and I think we'll get a chance to visit with her. She normally comes back this way. We've got a JV ball game that is going to start back here in just a few minutes. Once again, we're going to take another timeout and wait and see the final score, 4-1, in favor of your Neosho Wildcats over the Republic Tigers. We'll be right back.
Compton CPA Group PC, located at 112 Northwood in Neosho, is a full-service accounting firm and is proud to support the Neosho Wildcats. Compton CPA Group PC can assist you at every stage of your financial life and help you work toward your financial goals. From tax preparation to bookkeeping services, Compton CPA Group PC has you covered. For all your tax and business affairs, call 417-451-2932 or learn more at ComptonCPAGroup.com.
If you're a weekend warrior who likes to go, 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 don't let pain put the brakes on your pace. When you need help with an injury that keeps you from moving, you want an orthopedic team with a proven track record. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is nationally recognized and were recently named CareCheck's #1 hospital in the market and top 10% hospital in the state for hip fracture repair. Freeman Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, the experience you need to keep pace with life.
KNEA would like to thank the Big Nickel for sponsoring this portion of broadcasting on 91.7 FM. The Big Nickel is an advertising shopper for thousands of different items, from automobiles and livestock to help wanted and real estate. It covers a 70-mile radius in the 4-state area and is available in area businesses each week. Located at 1931 East 20th Street, Suite 103 in Joplin, Missouri. Their telephone number is 417-624-4100.
Forbes asked, and the people answered. Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance is one of America's best insurance companies. Forbes recognizes what our customers have known for generations. We are committed to protecting families and the lives they've built. For auto, home, life, and business protection, call Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance. We've got Missouri covered.
I am Josh Dotson with Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Services. If you're in Missouri, I'm for you.
And welcome back to Republic, Missouri. Cats win it, and we've got Coach Goodell here. Coach, congratulations, great win.
Ooh, hey, thank you. It was. It was.
Another great outing, and what a performance by everyone tonight.
They did. Oh, shoot. Yeah, they did just a remarkable job by everybody. You know, everybody did something big to contribute, I feel like, for us. You know, you go around the board. Autumn, I know she didn't crank balls out like she likes to, but just found places to dump them in. You know, Kenan had a nice catch and a good hit earlier to drive something in, I think. And then, you know, Journey leads us off with a double, and she's great at-bats all night long. Sadie beat herself up all night, but, you know, she still had great at-bats and was able to find ways on. And you go on down the line, and Addie, you know, she had some great at-bats and everything. But you know, Ashland's base running, she comes around and just so aggressive on the base paths. You know, when we can get her on, she's so fast.
You know, as a team, the Cats only had 3 strikeouts, struck out 3 times, and all the girls were hitting the ball.
Yeah.
And you got to give credit to Republic. What a great defensive team they were tonight.
They actually, they played pretty good defense. I know that they would argue they had a few errors, but I feel like a lot of that came from pressure that we put on them. You know, just kind of making them make that throw, coming around hard like we've talked about, like round the bag hard. That's what Ashland did. She came around hard, kind of forced the throw home, and then as soon as it was offline, went ahead and took it. And we've been working on that recently, just, you know, being aggressive on the base pass. I was kind of wishing we could have got Addie's ground ball to the shortstop. I felt like that would have been one we could have maybe pushed across that we just didn't go on. But, you know, it's that fine line. You know, some of them are afraid to make that out at home, and I feel like it's something we were working on. We talked about if it's hit deep there, you can probably get there. But, you know, if we didn't have them, you know, that was probably me. I should have probably ran for us there and made us a little faster. But, you know, but all in all, I mean, like I said, Kylie, you know, she was started off so great, and she's kind of been working on some things as the season goes along. And I told her earlier, I'm like, you just got to quit thinking in the box, you know. But some defensive plays, man. She covered some ground. She cut that ball over on the foul line. You know, it's like just, I mean, like I said, everybody's doing something to contribute somewhere around the way. And then, you know, Liv, she's just. She's her, so that's awesome.
Right. You were credited for, as a team, 9 hits tonight, and your top 3 hitters had 8 of those 9 hits.
Really?
And Journey Arnold just killed the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody hit it tonight.
They did.
And timely hitting.
Absolutely. And, you know, Carly's, that's who I was forgetting a while ago, was Carly's hit up the middle, you know, out of the 7-hole right there to get the extra run in that 7th inning. And that was, you know, just a phenomenal. I know we've kind of tried to get some at-bats in some games, and we've kind of used her spot to do that. But
she really hit the ball hard.
She hit the ball hard up the middle. Yeah, she did. She hit it over that side, and she hit the ball hard. She's been doing that a lot for us lately, and she just needs a little bit more confidence. And, you know, and she's starting to get that. And, you know, if we can get some hits out of that 7th spot and then turn it over to those speedsters at the 8 and 9, because the thing is, if Carly gets on, now you got Kylie can get in bunt situations, and Ashland can bunt or hit. It doesn't matter. And so then you and if you can get Autumn up with people on, that's just great, you know. So, no, it was phenomenal team win tonight. You know, I know they wanted this game really, really bad, and but yeah, it was a fun one for sure because we came out the right side.
Yes, that's true. You know, you improved your record to 14-6, and you travel to Warrensburg, University of Central Missouri, this weekend. What teams will you be facing?
We are actually right back on the road at 6:45 in the morning. We play Truman at noon tomorrow there, so it's a tough turnaround for us for sure. We're hoping Sadie can start us in that game and get us a ways. I'm hoping that we can get Sadie and Tinley, and we can hit enough to let Liv have a game off.
Right.
And then she's going to go against Oak Grove, and I think they've got 1 loss on the year. They're a pretty good team. My understanding is maybe they played for a state championship in one of the lower classes last year, and most all their people are back.
Then you'll be back home Monday night. I think Cassville comes to town.
Well, we just found out today they have to make up a game, so we're not having the Cassville game. I haven't called yet, but no, they canceled that on us. Yeah, they canceled that on us first thing this morning, or earlier this morning, and so we were trying to find somebody to come play us that night. So actually, what we're going to do is. We couldn't find anybody to come since we already had umpires, so we're going to send our JV up and play Joplin after they get done with their varsity game. They're going to lose. They're playing Nevada, so they're going to lose their JV game, so we were going to go up and get our JV game that we lost last night and
Sure.
get a JV game in with them. So if we can pick somebody up, we will down the road, but because we have the 6th still, we could play somebody. But for right now, we couldn't really find anybody just on that short a turnaround. So we'll be off Monday, and then Carthage comes to town on Tuesday.
Right,
So.
and we'll look forward to that. And, the girls probably need a day off.
That's what I said. I was like, it's probably not the worst thing in the world if we didn't play Monday, just because they can kind of regroup after. Because, like I said, short turnaround, we were back on the field at noon. I mean, it's already 7 o'clock, and we're a little ways from home right now.
They'll be going to bed about the time John and I go to bed in the evenings around 8 o'clock,
right.
for a couple old men. But, Coach, once again, good to have you with us. Congratulations.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate you guys coming over. And I know a lot of people are kind of tuning in. And I know my family at home kind of tunes in and watches. So, it's great that you guys can follow us every once in a while and keep us out there.
All righty. Thanks. Congratulations, and go Cats.
Appreciate it.
Great win.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
All righty. We'll see you next week, Coach.
Sounds good.
All righty. Go Cats. And once again, Coach BJ very pleased with the play of the Cats tonight. 4-1 final score here in Republic, Missouri. The Cats improved to 14-6, and the Tigers fall to 10-11. But you got to give them credit, like Coach said, a very good defensive team tonight, and kept the Tigers into the game until last couple of innings.
Yeah, I think so, Jim. I'm going to tell you that the player that was my very favorite tonight was our right fielder, Carly Mahiran. She has struggled at the plate. I know she doesn't have a lot of confidence up there. She hit that first ball. It was a solid line shot, just fortunately or unfortunately right at the second baseman. And then that one right up the middle in order to get us our 4th run. So a lot of good things are happening for the Cats.
Right. Once again, our post-game show, Coach's Show, brought to you by Arvest Bank, and always proud to call Neosho home.
All right, and I think that's a wrap. We will finish up from here. We will go back home. As you heard Coach say, they'll have to leave at 6:45 in the morning, and they play right back. They play Truman at noon tomorrow. But join us tomorrow night. We will be at Bob Anderson Stadium. We've got all kinds of things going on. We were inducting 4 into the very first Wildcat Hall of Fame, and then we're playing, always tough, Webb City Cardinals. So till we see you again, for Jim, for John, and Matt, go Cats!
This has been a live production of KNEO Sports. This broadcast may not be reproduced or retransmitted without the express written consent of KNEO Sports Network. This has been a sporting outreach of KNEO Sports Network, reaching into communities to make a difference for eternity.